In rehearsal, our first rehearsal, Mary Jo met with us and we began a journaling process where she asked us 3 questions, and with those 3 questions we were asked to journal, and it was about our authentic self, how we see ourselves, and we also talked about and journaled about what kinds of things get us off track of being in our authentic self.
And so what we did is we started to experiment with movement. So in terms of improvisation, that's normally how you start, and try to have those concepts move through our bodies and be shown in the physical realm. There are movements that can portray feelings of anger, for example, and those would tend to be a lot sharper and stronger and tougher. Feelings of joy tend to be more gentle and flowing, sometimes slower, not always. So there are some basic, I guess, levels of understanding around that.
Also imagery, for me, that was something that I used when thinking about our experiences and what got me off track.
I always think of a narrative for me when I'm learning pieces, to have something that I'm working towards or working with. The piece, about chaos and finding your way to joy. So just trying to keep that story going through from beginning to end and working through that rehearsal after rehearsal, incorporating into the solos, into the group work. So.
You can be joyful and still remember something that's sad, and you can be frustrated and still have an underlying peace. I think there's ways to use your emotion. That's what makes it personal, I think.
On a solo, it's just you in that space. When there's 3 of you and you're really using each other and there's kind of that contact improvisation happening, it's really important to be aware of what other people are doing and surrender to the movement.
Because you start at the very beginning of the process, along with the choreographer, almost at the beginning, right? And so you're walking through a journey with her, with the choreographic process, with the dancers right from the beginning. So yeah, it's much more of a journey, complete journey in terms of an experience.